Hey everyone, welcome to Slater's Wrist Game. Today we're going to do my 2024 Invicta State of the Collection. The last time I did this was February of 2023. So actually it was over a year and a half ago, almost 2 years. I normally do this in January or February, but I thought about it and I just thought it would make more sense to do it towards the end of the calendar year so I can kind of just kind of do a review of the year, kind of, reflect on the year. So I'm go ahead and do this State of the Collection for 2024. And we're going to start with my latest acquisitions, okay, my newest watches. But before I get started, I'd like to say thanks for watching. Please comment, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and follow me at Slater's Wrist Game on Instagram, okay? So here, this box here, let's go ahead and take a look at this one. This has some of my newer Invictas that were not in the previous State of the Collection. So I'm just going to go ahead and go over them, okay? No particular order. This here is my Invicta Jason Taylor watch. Now, Jason Taylor is a retired Hall of Fame athlete, played for the New York Jets and Miami Dolphins. And he had some watches with Invicta. I always thought they were very dressy, very classy. And this is my first time picking one up. This is a chronograph, quartz chronograph. And I can't remember the movement in here, but it is a quartz chronograph, blue dial. I love it. And it has this mirror finish to it. All right, so I've done an unboxing on this one. I haven't done a review yet, but I do like the way it looks. They advertise it as 48, but it fits more like a 50. Let me go ahead and put it on the wrist for you guys. You can see it. I probably won't put all these watches on my wrist, but some of them I will. Because my wrist right now is like 7 inches, which is about 18 centimeters. So here's a good wrist shot. Love the way that looks. This is my Invicta Jason Taylor chronograph right here, quartz chronograph. I've done an unboxing already, but I haven't done a review. And the next watch I have here, like I said, no, it's not in any order or anything. This is a Invicta perpetual calendar. This watch here keeps up with a lot of different things. I picked this watch up maybe less than a year ago, but I really like it. It is stainless steel with a blue dial. I love stainless steel with blue dials. I've done an unboxing and a full review of this one. Here's a look at the side of the case here. Maybe we can get this to focus. See this Invicta on the side. Some people like this, some people don't. It is two-tone. I do like this bracelet. I think it has a Chinese movement. Then it has I think it has a display case back here. Nice watch. This is an Invicta Object d'Art. Most of the Object d'Art watches are kind of on the dressy side. But this is my first calendar watch. Okay. And I've just been moving around. You can see the second hand is already moving. Here it is on the side of the case here. So you can tell it's probably a modular movement. They probably, you can see this crown is offset from the pushers. All right, that's okay with me. This watch, I think it was like maybe $120 for this watch. So pretty good. Wear this sometimes. I love it. Great looking watch. Invicta Object d'Art. I've done an unboxing and review of that one. This next watch is a pretty cool watch. I bought this to wear in the summer. This is Invicta Star Wars watch. This is for a character called Bo-Katan. Bo-Katan was a character that was in one of the Disney shows. I think it was called The Mandalorian. She was in I think seasons 2 and 3. Very good looking watch. It's on a white silicone strap. You see the stainless steel inserts. This blue color, this blue clasp. This is a limited edition. I think this is a limited edition. Let me be sure of that. But this is a watch. The watch is on these silicone straps and polyurethane straps I like to wear in the summer. Here's the case back. See, it's co-branded with Star Wars and Invicta. And another look at the case back. But yeah, it's a pretty cool watch. I actually wore it, got compliments. I don't wear it a lot. This is what I wear around the house or I wear in the summer outside when it's really humid. I like the color. I like this dark blue and the white. Pretty cool watch. This is my second Star Wars watch. I got another one too. Another watch I wore. I get a lot of compliments on this one too, man. People tend to notice it. This is a Superman watch. So Invicta had a licensing agreement with Marvel, DC, Star Wars. I think they canceled those agreements. Now their only agreement I think they have with is the NFL. Hopefully I can get this to focus. But this one has this little red cable going around the bezel. You see the Superman logo at the 12 o'clock. And it has a lot of detail on the dial. You see the Daily Planet there. So it's pretty slick. A lot of people look at it and they notice it and they actually compliment it. Because sometimes people notice your watches, they won't say anything, but when they have to say something, maybe they're really impressed by it. Very comfortable strap here. A lot of sizing holes. Let's take a look at the case back on this one. Yeah, I was happy to pick up this watch. Yeah, so this was with DC. I might have said Marvel, but this was in conjunction with DC Comics. Which I don't think they'll be making any more DC watches. I think they're probably selling the remainder of the watches they have in inventory, but I don't think they're designing and making any more at this time. But I like this watch. It's a big watch, 52 millimeter case, but it's actually very comfortable. Chronograph. Here's a watch. I was really happy to pick this one up. This is an Invicta Sub-Aqua Specialty with a value 7750 movement. This watch has some black spinels going around the bezel. See if we can get a close up on them. Has a day-date window. Pretty good looking watch. Has a screw down crown and it has some screw down pushers. I love the bracelet, and it is like this matte black color. But this was one of my first values. I think this was like $400. A lot of automatic watches with value movements can cost a lot more than that. Here's the case back on this one. This is going to call an Invicta Masterpiece. They got Invicta, you have Invicta Reserve, and then you had the Invicta Masterpiece collection. But this is actually a Reserve, I think. But pretty good watch. It's pretty thick, but a lot of watches with a value movement are pretty thick. I think Invicta had a few watches that had either Salida SW500s or some ETA movements or value movements. And they were selling these. But I like this watch here, black, 52 millimeter case with the spinels. And I think this is a Invicta Reserve, maybe not a Masterpiece. Let me take a look at this. Yeah, it is a Reserve. But anyway, pretty cool. I like it. Don't wear it enough. I need to wear it more often. Black goes with anything. And even though it's a big watch, just because it is a black watch, it doesn't seem as big on your wrist because of the black. And the black watch. Another watch I got here. This is an NHL watch. It's an automatic watch I picked up for $29.99. And this has an NH35 movement inside. Has a fixed bezel. I was like, man, you can pick up an automatic watch with an NH35 for $30. Why not? I think I picked this watch up maybe a year ago. And like I say, I just been moving and you can already see the second hand is a hockey puck and it's already moving. You know what I mean? Let's just look at the case back on this one. You see the NHL branding on the center of the case back here. So yeah, tremendous value. Can't complain about that. Don't wear this very often. There's very few things in my wardrobe that has a lot of yellow in it. So sometimes I wear it to the gym. And you know, it's like a fun watch you can wear in the summertime, especially this yellow color. I don't really wear it to work, even though my job, we have like a casual dress code. Sorry about that. That is a chime at the top of the hour. This thing, my clock has a chime that goes off. Sometimes I forget about that. But right now, this is another watch that I was pretty excited to pick up. This is an Invicta Akula. This is an Invicta Reserve. It has a Swiss ETA quartz movement, and it is this orange strap. The silicone strap is very comfortable. See reserve on the buckle, a lot of sizing holes. Every orange watches are pretty popular with Invicta. They tend to sell out pretty quick. The last orange watch I had, my brother actually asked for it, and I went ahead and gave it to him because I wasn't wearing it. This might be the same story with this. I'm thinking I get this watch this camera to focus on this case back. You see Invicta Reserve Akula, pretty slick watch. I actually like this one. Picked this watch up, I think maybe $79.99 with a Swiss ETA movement. But this is kind of like my yellow and black watch. I like to match my watches with the outfits that I wear, but I don't wear a lot of orange and I don't wear a lot of yellow. But sometimes I do find occasion to wear this. And a lot of times it's in a very casual environment though. I like it. It's a very good chronograph. Next here, this is a watch. This is an Invicta mechanical watch. I just wanted to try mechanical. This is like one of the first mechanical watches I ever bought. This is a gold tone watch, finished pretty well. I think it has a Chinese mechanical movement. We'll give it a few winds. Let's see if we can get it going. And it has this skeleton case, red and black. Now we got it moving a little bit. Yeah, I literally remember just when I first started collecting, I was like, what is the main difference between mechanical and automatic? But it is different. And you got to wind the mechanical, whereas the automatic, as long as you're moving, it relies on your kinetic energy. Not so with the mechanicals. This is my first experience with the mechanical watch. Really helps. The experience really helped me understand the difference. You know what I mean? Here's the case back. 100 meters water resistant. I like this display case back too. Let's look at this at another angle. High polished case back. I do believe this is an Invicta. Let's see, what can we see this? And I've done an unboxing and review of this one as well. I do love watches with a display case back. This is an Invicta specialty. You can see it on the case back here. All right. Most Invicta specialties tend to be on the dressy side. Don't wear this one enough either because I don't have an occasion to wear a lot of gold. Need to wear it more often. Here's another one. This is another Invicta. I think this is an Invicta Vintage. This is also mechanical and gold, but it looks a little different. Now I've just been moving it a little bit. You can also see it kind of moving. Also a skeleton finish. Now, one thing I don't like about this one, the crown is a lot smaller. The one I just put down is a lot easier to wind. Let's see, can we give it a few winds and get this going? Now you can see it's moving a little bit. You can see the second hand going. I like the mechanical watches. I like this one. Here's a look at the bracelet. It's like a 5-link bracelet. Here's the clasp. Let's just pop it open a little bit here. And it says on the back Invicta Vintage. So they have a collection called Invicta. This is a mechanical movement, 100 meters water resistant. Pretty good watch. Very affordable. I might have spent maybe $49.99 on this one. So just to try out a mechanical watch for $50, hey, why not? Take a flyer on it. It's actually very comfortable. Let me put this one actually on my wrist right now. All right, here's a look at this one on my wrist. Pretty good, pretty comfortable. Good watch. I think this one also has like a Chinese mechanical movement in it. But any watch that's 100 meters water resistant, I like that. But this is I would call it a dressy watch. And here's another one. This is not necessarily new. I actually had misplaced this watch. Hadn't seen it for years. Found it. The battery was dead. Popped a new battery in here. This is an Invicta S1 Rally. I didn't show this in my last video, but my very first State of Collection video in 2020, I showed this one. I like this watch. This is another good summer watch. It is a white color. Has like some gold tone to it. I see this here clasp. A lot of sizing holes. See the keepers. Very soft silicone strap. I like the design of the case. This is the S1 Rally collection. Had this date window at the in between the 4 and 5 o'clock. Let's just take a look at the case back on this one. And here's the case back. You see it says S1 Rally here. So Invicta has about 30 different collections. I think the Pro Diver is the most popular collection. But S1 Rally, they make some good designs too. So this is not necessarily new. I haven't shown it in like probably 4 years. Because I literally had misplaced it and I was cleaning up and found it and said, man, I still got this watch. So it still looks good. It's held up good after all this time. So this is my Invicta S1 Rally. So these are like my newer watches in my collection. These are the newest watches in my collection. Here's 10 of them, but 9 of them are new. One of them I found again. And hey, I like them all. I think they all look different. I got a couple of stainless steel with blue dials, an orange one, a yellow one, a couple of golds one, a couple of white ones on rubber straps, a blue one and a black one. So they're very diverse. Some chronographs, some dress watches, a calendar watch. So it's pretty slick. All right. So that's it for some of the newer watches or the newer additions to the collection. Now we're going to go to some of the other watches that I've had that you may have seen before. If you've seen my videos, if you're not, this is your first time to the channel, these will all be new to you. Right here, I have this watch stand. I got 2 of my loopers. This is a looper, and this on a red, has a red abalone dial, 2-tone. A lot of people like this watch. I get a lot of compliments on this watch. If I post a picture of it or people see it in person, they like it. I do love the red abalone dial. And it also has like a sub dial at the 6 o'clock too, where you actually can track 2 times with this one. But I like this one here, okay? Pretty slick. I love the dial on this one in the 2-tone. That's one of my grand loopers. Here's another grand looper. This one is gold. And I don't wear this one that much because I don't wear a lot of gold that often. This one has a white mother of pearl dial. I think this one may need a battery. Yeah, because it is Corso. This one needs a battery, so I'm going to have to replace the battery. I actually have some batteries. It's just hard for me to get this case back off. I'm going to have to, I already ordered some batteries off Amazon. Just got to get a case, something to get this case back off. Because this does not have a screw down case back. I think I scratched it a little bit too, trying to get the case back off. I love wearing this watch. But it's time to put a new battery in there. But I like the Grand Loopers. They're very comfortable. A lot of people tend to give me a lot of compliments on those. And then this little travel case here. Let's see what we got in here for Invicta. Now here's a watch that also gets a lot of compliment. This is a bluesy homage. This is a 47mm Pro Diver, and it is it has a mother of pearl dial, and it has some diamond dots on there. Not too much, but a little bit. But it is, of course, moving, but it has that bluesy look to it. But it's a 47mm watch. People see it and they like it. Haven't worn it that much. I just replaced the battery because the battery had died, and I replaced it a few months ago. I like Pro Divers. I think Pro Divers are very versatile. You'll see what this one looks like on the wrist too. Yeah, I wear a lot of blue. Like this one, very comfortable. They did a good job on this watch. I think Invicta does a good job providing good watches between $50 and $100. And if it's a Corsa watch, it's really a good value because you can pick up batteries for cheap and you replace them yourself. You know what I mean? So not a big deal here. Here is another watch. This is the Submariner homage. This is the Invicta Pro Diver model reference number 89260B. So looks just like a Submariner, but it's just 200 meters water resistant. Been moving around a little bit. This has an NH35 movement. It is already starting to move the second hand. All right, been holding up pretty good. And we'll take a look at the case back. So I have Invictas from 50 millimeters all the way to, from 40 millimeters like this one, all the way up to 52. You see the case back here, and you see what people are known, the Pro Diver for, that yellow rotor. I like it with the text on there. Pretty good value here. One of the best value propositions out there, this Invicta Pro Diver. Pretty good looking watch. Now let's see what this 40 millimeter watch looks like on my wrist. On a 7-inch wrist. So this is a 40 millimeter watch on my 7-inch wrist. Very comfortable, very versatile. You can wear this a casual or dressy situation or sporty situation. I've actually taken this to the gym and lifted weights with this watch on my wrist. Very good watch here. And the next one, this is same style Pro Diver. This is 89270B. This is the black and gold version. Automatic. I've had this watch for 10 years. This is my very first automatic watch. A Christmas gift from my wife 10 years ago. So it has a lot of wear and tear. That's fine. The watch has a lot of character, as they say. Here's take a look at the case back. But this watch has lasted me 10 years and I beat it up pretty good. I wore this watch every day for like 5 years in a row, about 4 or 5 years. But I like it. So people say Invicta is trash. This watch is not trash. It lasted me 10 years. But this watch has a lot of sentimental value. This is literally my first automatic watch. We're going for 10 years strong. Here is another watch. This is another Pro Diver. This is a moon phase. It has like a Ronda 708 movement. So it is a true moon phase movement in this watch. It is quartz, rose gold with this brown bezel. Don't wear this watch enough, but I like it. This watch kind of flies under the radar, but I like this one. Quartz watch. Let's take a look at the case back on this Pro Diver. Screw down case back. And I haven't had to replace the battery yet, and I've had this one for some years. Pretty nice watch though. Trident Loom. Very good looking watch. Like I said, I started collecting in 2019, but I didn't start collecting Invictas until January of 2020. And this was the watch that started for me. This is the first Invicta I purchased when I decided to start collecting Invictas. It is a 44 millimeter Pro Diver, silver tone case, silver tone dial, oyster bracelet, quartz watch, very versatile. 44 millimeters, not too big, not too small. Picked this watch up for $39.99 in January of 2020, actually a couple of months before the pandemic. So good value for $40. I had to replace the battery, I think, once, but it's only like $1 to replace the battery. I picked up like a 10-pack off Amazon for like $6. Very good watch, very versatile. Let's see what this 44 looks like on her wrist. Just putting watches of different sizes on. I'm not gonna try on every last one of them. So here's what the watch looks like on my wrist. So if you got a 7 or 7 1/4 inch wrist, this is pretty much how it would look on your wrist. Pretty comfortable, I like it. And here's another one. This is an Invicta specialty. It has like a red and black bezel, red and black dial. It's basically a black dial with like some red hands. Very comfortable summer watch. I've had this watch for some years. This is actually like a polyurethane strap. You see the Invicta branding. Let me see if I can get this camera to focus here. Nope, that's not it. It has a lot of sizing holes. Here's the case back. You can see it says Invicta Specialty. So I got one Invicta Specialty that's a gold dress watch with its mechanical, and this Invicta Specialty is more of a sports watch, and this is on a polyurethane strap. But actually the strap is very comfortable. This is the watch I like to wear in the summertime. And I have a lot of black and red in my wardrobe, so I like to, this is like a casual watch I like to wear, easy to match up. This one, 45mm case. Crown is large, so it's easy to operate the crown, but it's not an automatic, so you don't have to operate the crown that often. Pretty comfortable watch here. All right, so we'll put this up and we'll look at the last few watches I have, and we'll wrap up the video. So I got this briefcase here, and I got a few watches in this briefcase. All right, so let's just take a look at them. First thing I got here, this is another Lupa. This is my third Lupa. It has a black dial. Here, you see the circular hour markers, very legible. And I actually get a lot of compliments on this Lupa. All my Lupas get a lot of compliments. This one and the one my red abalone dial get a lot of compliments. This is on like this tan leather strap, but I got like a blue strap, a black strap, a chocolate brown strap. Picked this watch up for $39.99. It came with like 5 extra straps. A great value on this one. A lot of people like this watch. Here's another watch here that people like. I really love. This is my Invicta Excursion Elegant. It is on this brown leather strap. Very, very nice watch. This has a 52mm case, I think, or it's 50 or 52mm case. We'll take a look at the case back. Invicta Reserve Excursion. It has like a mirror finish on the case back. Chronograph is like a dressy chronograph. I love the sub dials and the design on this one, especially the white circular hour markers. We'll put this on the wrist for a minute. And here's this. This is a 50, I think this is a 50mm case. I don't have my calipers. But I like this one. I don't wear this one enough either, because now I have a job that is not dressy, it's more casual. So I find myself not wearing my dress watches as much as I used to. And here's another dress watch I would put in the same category. This is my Invicta Venom Elegance. So the Venom is a very popular collection amongst Invicta collections. It's called the Elegant because it's on this leather strap. I do love this leather strap. See Reserve on the buckle. I think this is definitely one of the best leather straps I have in my entire watch collection. Here is the case back. And the dial, I do love this blue dial. And you have this like gold bezel and these white circular hour markers. 52mm case, and wears even bigger with the crown and the pushers. Let's just put this on the wrist for a minute. But I don't wear this as much, because I said I don't dress up as much because I'm not wearing a suit anymore. So here's what this watch looks like. It's pretty high. It's maybe between 18 and 20mm in height. But I like this one. I picked this one up for maybe like $150 a few years ago. Need to wear it more often. I just don't dress up as often as I used to. And here is an Invicta Hercules Bolt, black and gold. Like this design. This is a Shack edition right here. So I think a few years ago, maybe like, we're in 2024, so maybe sometime in 2020 or 2021, Shack had an agreement with Invicta to do his watches. And this was one of them. This is the first one I bought. He made a lot of watches, but I don't know if he's still working with them. But this watch is pretty big. A lot of people like it. It just wears big. And here's another color. This is the same watch, just a different color. This is a blue version of it. I think this is even better. But this watch here weighs a lot. It is a big watch. I think it has officially maybe like a 53 millimeter case. Let me try this one on so you guys can see what this looks like on my wrist. But they're pretty, but it has a lot of weight on it. So it's a big watch, but I love the way it looks. And I wear it, but I don't wear it all day, like 8 or 12 hours. This is something I wear on a weekend for a few hours at a time when I do wear it. But this is the Bolt Hercules Shack Edition. And here's another, this is a watch. This is a Tennessee Titans watch. This is, this watch here has a Yoda movement. And like I said, NFL, I think Invicta still is working with the NFL. This one watch has a football field for the dial. And it is on a silicone strap. You see these barrel inserts, and it has a Yoda movement. This is my favorite football team. I picked this up maybe 2 years ago. And here's another one that's similar. Now, the other one that we just looked at was a quartz on a silicone strap. So this one is the exact opposite. This is, well, the other one was an automatic on a silicone strap. This is a quartz watch on a bracelet, like a Grand Diver style watch. I do love the helmet design on the dial. So I got a couple of NFL watches. That's all I need. I wanted one on a bracelet, one on a silicone strap, and I have that. Okay. Here's another watch. This is also one of my favorites. This is an Invicta Sub Aqua Specialty, blue and gold. So I have another Sub Aqua Specialty that's black with the spinels, and it's a Valjoux. We already saw that one. But this one is a quartz. But I don't wear this one. It's very high polished, very dressy. Don't wear this to work because I don't want to get too much attention when I'm trying to talk to people. I don't want people looking at my watch, but I do like it. Might wear it later today. But I love the design of this Sub Aqua Specialty. The Sub Aqua Specialty case design is one of my favorites with the Invicta. And this next watch, this is just simply referred to as a Invicta Sub Aqua. Okay, so it's not a Sub Aqua Specialty. This is a Sub Aqua. This is a chronograph, screw down crown, screw down pushers, purple watch with a purple dial with some red accents. I like this one too. This is a solidly built watch. Has solid end links, and this is water resistant. I love the bracelet. Just don't wear a lot of purple. I might have to figure out how to incorporate this into my wearing it more often. But when you have 37 watches, I mean, it's going to be a while before you wear these watches. You can't wear them every day. Here's one that I like. This might be too big. I might sell this one. This is my Invicta Reserve Chaos. Love this watch here. Love this blue and red bezel. Then love the finish, the high polish finish. It really has a bracelet that is pretty wide at the top. I don't know the exact dimensions. I've done a review and unboxing of this one. I was very excited to pick this up. I think it was around the 4th of July, maybe a couple of years ago, and I picked this one up. But I like this watch here. And this is an automatic. We'll take a look at the case back on this one. Here's a look at the case back. I think this watch has an NH35 movement. But these watches, the first time I saw this back in like 2020, these watches were going for $399. I think I picked mine up for like $179 when I finally pulled the trigger on it. And it's sold out pretty quick too at that price. Now here's a watch. This is a Invicta Medusa. I do love this color. This is a pretty unique color. It has this gold tone case, has this canteen crown, but the crown sits pretty high so it doesn't dig into your wrist. It's on this silicone strap, and it is this, I don't want to say aqua color. It's not turquoise, or aqua. Seafoam green type of color. I wear this every once in a while. Once again, I like to wear my watches that match my wardrobe. I don't have a lot in my wardrobe that's that color. And here's an Invicta Pro Diver Scuba. I like this one. This was, picked this watch up for like $50 about 4 years ago on a polyurethane strap. It's a chronograph. The bezel has these white Arabics on there. I like this one. Polyurethane strap. Pretty comfortable. This is one of my summer watches. Some watches I only wear in the summer. Now it's starting to get cold here in November. I'll be putting this one in the safe at the bank until the summer. All right. And here's a watch, my Invicta Pro Diver Scuba. This is the most popular Pro Diver design amongst Invicta collectors. This is a heavy watch, 48mm case. Don't know the height. Haven't worn this one in a while. I used to wear this one all the time. I haven't worn this in a while. Let me go ahead and put this watch back on. But according to the people at Invicta, this is the watch that most people start out with when they purchase Invicta watches for the first time. It is this case design. It's not the 8926 OB, but it's actually this one. Yeah. Need to resize the bracelet a little bit, but I like it. It's very comfortable and very legible. I like it. And you see that the bracelet doesn't taper very much. And I have not had to replace this battery and I've had this watch almost 5 years. Pretty good watch. And here's a watch that a lot of people like. This is an Invicta Grand Diver with a meteorite dial. It's like a 15-year anniversary model. This watch is based like on the Bluesy. And it has an automatic movement. You can see here the NH35 movement. You can see that yellow rotor. Let's just take a look at the case back. But when people see this, it gets a lot of compliments. I like this one. One of my favorite watches to wear. I can wear this watch every day, actually. And like I said, just been moving around, handling the watch, and the second hand has already started moving. This is a meteorite dial. I've done an unboxing and review of this one, but this one gets a lot of compliments as well. Okay. It has that bluesy look. And here's another watch I bought in the midst of the Tiffany blue craze. This is an Invicta Pro Diver with a Tiffany blue dial. It's not quite Tiffany blue, a little bit darker than that. And it is an homage of the OP41. I do remember, I think in 2021 or 2020, they had the OP41s. This is a 43mm case. And I picked this watch up and I wear it. I like it. It fits my wardrobe. Sometimes I forget about this one. Nice watch though. And here's a watch I don't wear as much as I used to, but this is an Invicta Pro Diver Scuba on a polyurethane strap. But it has this rose gold case and rose gold kind of finish, chronograph. I like this one. I had this one for some years. Done a review on this one. Pretty good watch. Picked it up only $49.99 a few years ago, probably like in 2020. So I had it like 4 years. Here's my other Star Wars watch. This is something with the Sith. It has like the Sith alphabet going around the bezel. I bought this watch on May 4th, 2020. And they had like a May the 4th to be with you sale. Like this one though. Wear this from time to time. Very comfortable watch. 52mm case. Here's the crown here. But I like this one. And here's a watch I like too. Really great value on this one. This is an Invicta Grand Diver. I picked this watch up for $39.99 4 years ago. 300 meters water resistant quartz. Pretty good watch here. Here's the bracelet, oyster bracelet. And we can see the case back. Yeah, but 300 meters water resistant for $39.99. Now these same watch, you can see it. You catch it normally like $89.99 when I see it. I can't believe I picked it up for $39.99. Very comfortable watch. And the last watch here is my Invicta Aviator, this blue watch. I think this watch has a 52 millimeter case. I just love this deep blue dial, and I love this blue rubber strap. And you see this little, I guess you can call it knurling or whatever it is on the design, pretty unique. We'll take a look at the case back. I just recently replaced the battery in here, Invicta Aviator. Very comfortable watch. This big watch is very comfortable, very lightweight. And it's not too big on my wrist. I wear a lot of blue, so it matches a lot of things that I wear. So black case, blue silicone strap. I like it. Pretty cool looking watch. Yeah. And it's not a chronograph, even though it has the different sub dials. But it has a look of a chronograph without being a chronograph. But that concludes this video. This is my collection. I just want to share it with you guys right now. As the collection stands, I have 37 Invicta watches. I enjoy all of them. Now, because I have so many, I have to divide them up between my summer watches and my winter watches, and I kind of rotate them out, but I enjoy them all. They've all lasted for years, so I think the build quality on Invicta is fantastic. I enjoy their watches, and I recommend Invicta watches for people who want to start collecting if they want something that's comfortable, affordable, that's not going to break the bank. But that concludes this video. That concludes this State of the Collection video. I will do this again in 1 year, and the goal for the next year is to maybe just get the collection down a little bit and make it more manageable. But thanks for watching this video. Please continue to comment, like, and subscribe, and I will bring you another video soon. All right, thanks, and enjoy your day.